Michael Biggs Almacen of Biggs Buzz. Biggs?
Tayo, Biggs.
Hi, hello. Congratulations. So, talagang pinapanood ko itong Flower of Evil sa
Boy, kwento ko lang, di ba ikaw yung nag-wish na ano? Ikaw ba yun? Si Albert pala yun. Anyway, go ahead. Mali.
Napanood ko siya, and talaga namang napantayan nito yung original version. May mga scenes pa nga na parang nalampasan pa ng Pinoy version yung original. Like yung condo scene na may drone shot yata yun. Super ganda ng pagkagawa at super ganda ng condo compare sa original.
Wow.
Ang parang tanong ko kasi, para sa inyong lahat, why do you hope viewers will take away from this drama?
I think someone asked that already kanina, Big, so...
Oh, ito na lang. Ano yung, may kasinungalingan na ba kayong nagawa na hindi ninyo pinagsisihan?
May kasinungalingan na ba kayong nagawa o nasabi na hindi nyo pinagsisisihan? It can be a white lie or a...
Case to case.
Yeah.
Depending on the situation, depending on the issue. Okay.
Anybody else?
How about you?
Oh, grabe. Lovi, you wanna answer that?
Well, it's not necessarily a lie. It's more of like there's certain things that you omit.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah. that's basically it. May mga bagay ako na hindi pinagsisihan na hindi ko sinabi. Tama ba?
Yeah, tama.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a lie. Sabi mo nga, you just omitted or did not just divulge it. Okay, Biggs?
Yeah.
How about JC?
JC?
Oo nga, no? Hirap naman yung question mo. Pero case to case nga eh. Para sa akin naman, hindi. Marami ako mga bagay na sinasabi pa rin. Mas pinipili kong magsabi na lang kesa sa ibigay yung lie. Nasagot ko ba?
Yung nasa EDSA na ako, pero yung pala nasa Paranaque pa, gano'n.
Ganon sa text.
Sa production.
Nandito na ako, pero yan. Nasagot ko ba?
That's a lie, right? Yung gano'n, no? Yung parang nasa EDSA na ako, pero...
Oo, pero mas pipiliin ko na lang na magsabi na lang palagi ng totoo kesa sa para walang problema. Keep it simple.
Right. Biggs.
Sir Ed.
Okay.
Akin yung I refuse to answer on the fact that it might incriminate me. So, mabuti na yung I will plead the fifth.
Okay, thank you.
Ang lambot.
Candy Cloud, lumambot. Thank you, Biggs.
MJ, may social media question
Uy,
dito.
that's nice.
Of course, maganda tong tanong na to for the creator. Miss Danica Domingo. Miss Danix, ang dami daw iconic scenes ng original Korean version. How similar or how different ang ginawa mo to the iconic scenes in the Pinoy version? Although napanood na natin, na mahirap bang gumawa na mag-adapt ng isang original na sikat na Korean na gagawan ng isang Pinoy version daw?
Actually, may mga pros and cons yung paggawa ng adaptation. May limited kasi yung window namin para makapaglaro. Pero at the same time, we also became a fan of Flower of Evil, yung pinapanood namin siya. So, parang na-challenge din kami on how we will differentiate it from the original. So, yun. Sagot ko ba? Ayun.
Siguro naman nasagot ko.
Ayun po. Thank you po.
Pero, mahirap magsulat ng gantong script, Miss Dan. Kasi ang ganda ng show.
Mahirap kasi may balancing act. Kasi syempre, yung mga nakapanood kasi na fans, syempre...
Oo, yun lang. Kaya sila yung nagpapatanong.
Very important na hindi mo sila ma-alienate. At at the same time, yung mga hindi naman nakapanood, kailangan mo rin silang makapture. And yung material din kasi ng Flower of Evil is parang hindi siya, medyo dark kasi siya. So parang nagtitimpla din kami on parang paano siya magiging okay for the Filipino audience. So dun talaga yung challenge yung ginagawa namin siya.
Follow up.
Ay.
Danica, sorry, nakikinig kasi ako sa'yo, no? Na sabi mo yung timpla sa Filipino audience, but this is viewed in 16 territories. So did you have to consider that as well? O talagang sa Filipino taste lang?
In terms of yung dahil lumalabas siya sa 16 territories, we need to consider kung gaano siya. Kasi ang added value yung sa Filipino version, it's somehow sensual. Because syempre si Piolo at si Lovi yung bida. So we need to temper that. Tapos, but at the end of the day, kasi a love story is universal. So, hindi siya nagiging problema kahit sa iba't ibang bansa siya pinapalabas.
Alright, thank you, Danica. Salamat.
Okay, more questions?
Are we done?
Okay, meron dito from
Okay.
si Mami Jo for Piolo and Lovi. For Papa Peach muna, if you are to describe the K-drama role experience, what is one adjective fit to sum up the whole experience daw? Malinaw ba yun?
Are you a fan first of K-dramas?
During the pandemic, actually, I became a fan of K-drama, their content. I started with Crash Landing,
Okay.
and then, I never got to watch Flower of Evil, actually. But when it was pitched to me, I got so intrigued and interested because very complex, very, wow. I mean, parang out of this world.
Political,
Yeah.
lahat, halo-halo.
But one thing I can say about the show, it's beautiful.
Wow! That's the right adjective. Beautiful. Pero yung tanong niya, no, parang ano yung pakiramdam, Piolo, na after being a fan of a K-drama, you're now living it?
I did Lovers in Paris. Many
yes,
years ago.
yes.
Yeah, that was the first time we adapted, that I got to do a Korean adaptation.
May sinabi po si Paolo pero hindi ko na po sasabihin. Okay.
So I'm happy because we were able to find other conflicts or think of other conflicts. Growing up in
Right.
ABS, doing all these shows. Alam mo na yung pupunta mo, alam mo yung journey ng character mo. So this really intrigued me and it brought me to a place where I haven't been before. So short of saying, it got me out of my comfort zone. And I'd like to take up the challenge again, should be given a chance.
Yeah, safe is dangerous, kaya tama yung naglabas ka sa comfort zone.
Lovi, if you get to play another K-drama role.
Eto, fan na fan talaga to ng
Oo nga,
K-drama.
sige nga, may kwento.
I always
Yun. Nice. Very nice, mahal.
Timing lagi.
Lovi, ulit, nakat ka, ulit.
I always find K-drama stories very fascinating, and for some weird reason, yung mga writers talaga nila know how to capture the hearts of the audience. So it's nice that we somehow get to do that and tell our own version of it.
Okay.
For Paolo, gagawa ka pa rin ba daw ulit ng isang K-drama na tulad ng
An adaptation.
sorry. Would you still do?
Well, as much as possible, I wanna do an original Filipino content more than buying content and making an adaptation of it. But I don't mind. As long as it's a new character, I wouldn't mind doing it.
Okay. Pwede na natanong si JC, gusto mo bang ulit gumawa ng isang adaptation, isang sikat na Korean show?
Why not? Kasi ako naman, I'm a soldier of this industry, di ba? Kung ano yung ibigay sa akin na proyekto, alam mo yun, sasalang ako dyan. Gagawin ko yung best ko para, alam mo yun, magampanan talaga yung trabaho ko. So, yes, why not? Anytime.
Thank you. Tawin, Kuya Dudes, are you a fan of K-dramas? Oh, yun.
Lovi J, actually, I'm a big fan of the Filipino talent.
I always have been. I've always believed that the Filipino artist is world class talaga. So regardless kung ano ibibigay mong klaseng storya, I'm sure mabibigyan nila ng buhay.
Nice. Alright, Kuya EJ.
MJ, I'm sorry, Aaron.
I think
Any more questions?
Any more questions from here?
Ayan, Trixie. Trixie, here's the microphone. Please stand up.
Hi everyone. I'm excited because I watched the whole series with Lee Jong-gi, and I was really happy when he actually you did see that that he tweeted that he liked the adaptation. Yeah. So my first question is for everyone. It's kind of related to the question that came before this. So kapag may adaptation na kung kayo ang papapiliin, ano yung sa tingin nyo okay na K-drama na ma-adapt na susunod for the Filipino audience?
If you know any.
Si Lovi.
Si Lovi ang pinaka-maganda yatang sumagot niyan.
Expert.
Bilang siya ang fanay.
Oh my gosh, ano ba? Gusto ko yung gosh, ang dami nasa isip ko. Miss Garlic. Remember yung yung teenage girl?
Is that Hi-Bye Mama? No.
No, but ang dami pumapasok sa isip ko, but I've gone blank. But there are a lot of stories that na pwede natin gawin, I feel. But I like Something in the Rain. And yeah, that's something that I like.
That's Jung Hae-in, right? Jung Hae-in, tama ba, Lovi? Yes. Si Song Ye-jin? Song Ye-jin?
Yes.
Wow, memorize your name.
That one.
Trixie?
Yeah. For the others,
Wala sila masyadong maibibigay sa'yo, Trixie. Bilang si daw meron. Ayan, sige.
Kuya Toots pa pala ang merong white no?
Hindi ko ba it's in Korean pero pa yung wag bayaw, mga ganun.
Gusto,
Hindi ko na ba, hindi ko in Korean Hindi ko.
lalo naman si Pao dahil gusto nga niya original na ulit, di ba?
Trixie.
For Piolo and How, of course, sobrang intense ng clip scene. Because I think that yun yung alam kong parang nagpanalo ng Bex ang best director dun sa
Wow.
Yeah. So, paano yung preparation na ginawa ninyo for that scene?
Okay. The cliff scene. Preparation. Bukod sa sunburn.
Actually, yun ang pinakamalaking kalaban namin. And we were just hoping na hindi umulan because we really needed that. It was kind of hot that day. It was really hard because we were shooting at noontime. And yung habulan namin ni Pao, napakahirap. Kasi ang daming shots, may drone shots, tapos may habulan, tapos hindi siya one time, hindi siya one setup. We had to do the scenes over and over and cover as many shots as possible. Very filmic, so that's why maganda yung coverage niya. But personally, of course, it was hard for us because we always had to be in that moment na talagang rage, anger, and pitik. So it was hard.
It's same lang kay Piolo. Hindi siya madaling gawin. Pero, ayun, nakaka-distract lang yung background namin nung time na yun kasi sobrang kalmado. Dagat kasi yung kita sa cliff. So, yun lang yung naalala ko.
That's a beautiful metaphor.
How about you, Lovi?
Rage in the middle of calmness.
Intense nga din pala yung scene mo doon, so ikaw, Lovi. Did you prepare to calm?
It was a difficult scene kasi nga para siyang, for me, parang the realization na my husband gets to see, parang nakikita pala niya talaga yung dad niya. Like, so parang for me to realize that was at saka ni Piolo that time was just like very intense, and it was nice watching both of them pull off that scene more than anything, actually.
Actually, I'll just have to add something. Actually, one of the things that really got me excited about the show was when I saw that scene in the Korean version, wherein he couldn't tell anymore what was real and what was not. So that was really pivotal for me. For me, that was yung most difficult moment in my life, that I couldn't tell anymore whether it was happening or whether it was true, because apparently my wife died, and when she was telling me that she's alive, I couldn't tell anymore if it was really true, and because my dad was there. So that scene really got me. That's when I lost it.
That made you say yes to the project.
That made me really enjoy the project.
All right, Trixie?
Last question for the Ms. Garlic, right? And the creatives. So my question is that ano yung plano ninyo? Like, because I've noticed medyo heavy yung genre na in-adopt na na K-drama. So do you plan to do something lighter next time, like True Beauty na also viewed din siya, or something na period like Mr. Green, something like that?
Garlic? You're the best person to answer.
Thank you for your question, Max. I think in terms of choosing stories that we partner on, we're very intent on choosing the best stories. So it's not necessarily based on genre. But for this one, it was such a strong story. The actors had so much fun doing it, even if there was such a great demand on them. Kasi napaka-complex ng characters, di ba? Every single moment, iba yung pitik ni Paolo, ni Piolo. So, nag-iiba.
Pinablocking ka kasi nasa gilid ka daw.
Scarlett sa center na daw po para we need to capture kasi yung sa camera.
Okay, so it's really stories based. So if there is a great story that's a love story, we're interested in that. If there's a great story that's a suspense drama, we're interested in that. If there's a great story that's an action series, we're also interested in that.
And romantic comedy.
And rom-coms, of course. So we're always open, but I think what's important is that there's a unique selling point to every story. So for this one, it's Lovi Poe's first kapamilya teleserye. It's Piolo Pascual's first time to play a character like this. Also, Paolo Avellino. Paolo, siguro naman, never ka pa serial killer psychopath, di ba? So I mean, it's such an exciting way of creating content. And of course, the best people to work with when it comes to adaptations is really Dreamscape, coming from the success of the few ABS-CBN partnership from Broken Marriage Vow and now Flower People.
Ang sinasabi lang ni Trixie Garlic, pakiligin mo naman daw sila.
Meron, may padating.
Ayan!
This October 8, we're launching our new show called K-Love. So that's a rom-com.
Ayun. Trixie, you're good?
Yeah.
Thank you!
You know what, MJ, years ago, or a year or two ago, he posted something sa Facebook niya. He's a big fan of the Flower, the original, si Albert Abilido. Albert, please share, happy ka ba sa naging turnout adaptation?
Siya mag-a-assess, no?
Hindi kasi...
No, kasi he's a viewer. Yun ang sabi ni Sir Deo kanina, let the viewers decide.
Rich, ayun nga, si Albert talagang sabi ko, nangyari yung exactly how you want it.
Yeah.
Share naman, Albert.
Sige nga, Albert, you wanna hear from a loyal viewer or a fan of the show?
Huwag kang umarte, kembot ka ng kembot sa ano mo, no? Share mo naman kung gaano. Natuwa ko yung mag-comment ako.
Sinare ko lang kay Kuya
Walang magnanakaw ng bag mo baba mo.
Kay Kuya AJ na when I heard na i-adapt to, sabi ko parang nag-post ako something na sana i-adapt kasi feeling ko kung whoever got the role of the lead guy, feeling ko mas bubongka talaga yung career niya, and especially mas ma-recognize yung acting capabilities. And I'm so happy na it was Papa P. Congratulations, Papa P, for that.
Yeah,
ang galing. So
how do you find it nga? How do you find, now that we're nearing the finale?
Anong tawag? Masasabi ko pa rin na parang somehow andun pa rin yung Filipino distinct na feels, kahit alam ko namang pinanggalingan siya, na feel ko pa rin naman na Filipino made
Right.
yung material. And yung intensity andon, same level yung nandun sa may parang Spider-Man si Papa P, ganon, yung sa may swimming pool, ganyan. And I'm looking forward to that cliff scene yung towards the end. And of course, inaabangan ko rin yung kay Paolo kasi yun yung yung eksena din niya kung paano siya nagiging monster. Gusto ko yun eh. Yan. So congratulations, I'm so happy.
Thank you,
Pero
Albert.
magtatanong ako.
Ay, sige.
So ano na lang, kasi na nga parang yung role ni Papa P is somehow very physically demanding. Diba? Apart from the emotion na parang restrained physically, hindi naman restrained physically. Ganyan. How was it for you? At alin doon yung pinaka talagang nahirapan ka?
Naubos ka.
Well, thanks for that. Actually, more and more in the demand of the character, it was really hard for me not to lose or go beyond the parameters of the character, because there were instances when I would just cry and I couldn't stop myself because there was just too much emotion, but it's supposed to be emotionless. So there were scenes that we actually had to cut and then do again because I was just giving too much. And the scene was asking for some restraint. So it was really hard because I was playing, in a space wherein it's very limiting. You can't go by feel. You have to limit. You have to know your parameter. It was really hard for me because usually pag uma-acting ka, pag naramdaman mo na nandun ka na, di ba? And then you can just let go. But this time, it was really hard. I was always talking to my director, and because hindi ka pwedeng lumagpas doon sa pupuntahan mo. So I can safely say that this is one of the hardest that I've done because hindi ka pwedeng magpaka-spontaneous. Everything had to be calculated. Everything had to be thought out. It was really hard.
Curious ako paano yung pag-transform mo yung parang mabait into
I enjoyed that.
Yung sa mata lang, di ba?
I enjoyed that, especially during that last scene. When you lose it, wala ka na talaga. Wala. I don't even remember how I got there and how it ended. I don't know. I have to watch it. But yeah, I think it's the fun part of being an actor. Losing yourself in the process and just letting loose. And then bahala na. I trusted my director so much, and of course with Pao and Lovi there, sobra yung commitment, sobra yung talaga nakikita mo yung mga drones na lumilipad and tapos yung setup and everything. You have to level up. I mean, I hope I gave justice to the role, and for whatever I did, yun yung mga magagandang pwede natin gawin na malalampasan mo yung expectation mo sa sarili mo, and then just, be a team player and just, ang saya lang.
Congrats, you did it. Yeah. And then last na lang kay Lovi. Dear, after doing this teleserye, what have you become as an actress? And gaano mo na-enjoy yung pagiging parang action star mo dito sa series?
Anything else, I want to commend Piolo. The humility, yung talent, yung skill niya, talagang, I have nothing to say, but I just really admire him even more. And yeah, he did such a great job, and I guess that's why it's something that I enjoy doing, So,
Love you, mahal.
hopefully I get to do more of these kinds of series. And yeah, na-enjoy ko din yung mga action scenes, and that's something that I really want to do in the future, hopefully. And yeah, thank you for this great opportunity. The fact that I was able to work with such an amazing production. Of course, thank you so much, Dreamscape and View. Talagang sinet niyo yung standard, because I got a call from my manager the other day, and he was basically saying, this TV series is just, I'm very happy. So yeah, thank you to everyone, and I'm looking forward to working with everyone again, hopefully soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, Albert.
Yeah.
All right.